Good evening, guys. I'm actually out on my balcony today because it's such a nice day out. The lighting really stinks up here, so I'm really sorry, but it's quieter out here than it is inside with the animals running around. I wanted to thank Edye over at Edye's Weight Watchers Kitchen for inviting me to do this collab. She is a wonderful channel, and she's new to me, actually. I just started watching her. And she has a lot of food ideas, a lot of recipes, a lot of really cool, interesting stuff on her channel. So be sure to go and check her out. So this is a low smart point day collab. It's just low point meals throughout the day. I've got 3 meals and 1 dessert for you guys today. And so let's get started.
You started a fire somewhere deep in my mind. See the bar.
This morning I'm having a 3-point breakfast with 1 slice of Velveeta, maybe an egg and a half because I made 3 eggs and we shared it. The turkey sausage, the homemade turkey sausage I make. I will put the link to the cook with me in the description box below for that. And then cilantro on the top, and then some habanero hot sauce, the sweet potato habanero hot sauce. And that is it. And then I'm having a cranberry drink, which I've received from Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. For breakfast, what I did was I fried up my breakfast sausage. I will link the cook with me down below for that recipe. It's so good. It's delicious in anything. We have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner actually a lot of times. So I'm going to link that recipe down below. And it's just like a breakfast burrito sort of thing. And it's only, I think it's 3 points and that's it. So it was a wonderful breakfast. What I am making here is leftover. This can be used for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But this is a taco seasoning mix, which is just 1 pound of ground turkey mixed with a packet of taco seasoning or 1 ounce of taco seasoning and some onion. Then we have some extra onion because we love onion. So we have some chopped up onion we're going to use and we have to use it up. We have some bean and corn mixture, which I fried up in a fry pan with just a little spray of Pam. And that was for our taco salad yesterday. And this is just refried beans also that we use for taco salad, and we are just using this as a base on our extreme wellness wrap here. And then we have some cilantro and taco seasoning and sour cream. Then we are going to top that with 15 grams or 1 tablespoon of sour cream. What I'm doing here is I put a 1/4 cup, and I measured it out, of chopped onion in a pan just with a little bit of our olive oil spray here. So we're going to let that start cooking up a little bit. And in the meantime, while that's cooking up, we are going to throw a 1/4 cup of refried beans in the microwave. And this is for 2 burritos. And now we're just going to spread this, half of this, onto our burrito shell. To mention, one of the most important things to this meal is eggs. 1 egg each is all you're going to need. Okay, so we got 2 eggs in a bowl here. We're just going to add a little bit of salt, and then we're going to whisk this up. Our onions are browning up a little bit, so now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of our beans and corn mixture and stir this up. And we're going to go ahead and throw the meat in right away as well. 1/4 cup of the meat mixture. This is for 2 burritos, so if you want to make 1, just use 1/8 of a cup for everything. Okay, now after your meat is heated through, we're going to add the 2 eggs that I just whisked. Just keep stirring it up really well, and you get fluffy eggs that way. That's what your inside should look like. This is done. We're going to fill the burritos with half of this mixture. And I'm going to add some cilantro on each one. Some taco sauce. We just use the Taco Bell brand. 15 grams of the sour cream, which is 1 point. We're going to add some raw onions on there too, just because we like raw onions, but you don't have to do that. So that's 13 grams there. I just put a little dab in the center here. And that's good enough. And that is our 2-point. That's awesome, right? And it's very filling too. Lunch was a burrito of sorts as well. We used our taco meat, which is just made from 99% fat-free turkey breast, and I just mixed in some taco seasoning in that with some onion and I mixed it all together, and then we just made a burrito out of it, and we put some fat-free beans in there, some cilantro, all leftover things from our fridge, and it was really helpful. And I think this was only 4 smart points. Actually, no, I think this one was only 2 smart points. Let's move on to dinner. So yesterday I threw in some chicken, 2 chicken breasts with, it's the no sugar added barbecue sauce. So I added that in with that, with a little bit of chicken broth. Oh, my dog's ringing the bell. A little bit of chicken broth, maybe I'm going to say half a cup to a cup. I fried up a poblano pepper and a half of onion, a large onion, half of a large onion. And then I mixed it in with this. I made some toast, and I'm going to put a piece of Velveeta cheese on there, and I'm going to put some on the cheese. This lovely sandwich is 4 smart points, and it's really, really tasty. Is barbecue chicken with poblano peppers and 1 slice of Velveeta, 4 smart points. Dinner was something that I just kind of threw together because I wanted to use up all the leftovers. I put in 2 chicken breasts in a slow cooker with I think it was the huge sugar-free barbecue sauce. I put like a half a jar of that in there, and I'll do a cook with me on this. It's super easy. And then I let that bake up. When that was done, I just chopped up the chicken really fine and just stuck it in the fridge until the next day. And then the next day I pulled it out, fried up some poblano pepper, 1 poblano pepper with a half of large onion, fried that all up together, and then I added it in this chicken mixture that I just had made, and it was so good, you guys. It was so good. And we just slapped on a piece of Velveeta cheese and then the mixture, and then we put some lettuce over the top. It was delicious. I think you guys should try it out. It's really good. That was dinner, and that was just 4 smart points is all. Oh, and with the poblano sandwich that we had, we also had a small side salad. So that was 1 point for just the salad dressing. I forgot to film that part though. And so it's just 1 point for the dressing, and that was it. And then on to dessert. My 0 point dessert is going to be something called flummery. I'll link the channel where I found this down below in the description box so you can check out the full recipe. But all you do is take one of the small boxes of any flavored sugar-free Jell-O and mix that with 1/2 cup of boiling water, stir it up until it's dissolved, then add 1/2 cup of cold water, and then you're going to stir it up really well, and then you're going to stick this in the fridge for 30 minutes, and I'll show you the next step after 30 minutes is up. Guys, it has been 30 minutes and this is not solidified, but it's cooler. So now we're going to add 200 grams of the Fage yogurt. I'm going to tear that out. So we're going to add 200 grams. See if I can do this one-handed. And you don't have to be perfect. That's good right there. 218. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect at all. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk this up, and I will show you when this is whisked up. That's hard to say. I'm going to put it in our bowls here. I got these specifically, we had these for a while. I got these specifically for flummery. We've got the teal for Nick, green for Corey, and of course purple for me because it's my favorite color. And I'll show you what this looks like after I get this whisked up. All right, that's what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it into these bowls. It'll make 3 servings. And then what you're going to do is put these bowls in the refrigerator and leave them solidify. And it's going to be about 2 to 3 hours. Okay, dessert was just flummery, and you guys have seen me make this before. I have a cook with me listed down below in the description box if you're interested in where I found it from. I found it on another channel, and it was delicious. Everybody loves it, and it is 0 smart points. 10-point day today, so it was very low points. We got to roll over points today, so that was awesome. 10 points for a whole entire day. Pretty low points, if you ask me. That was my full entire meal, low point meal. And thank you so much again, Edye, for inviting me to do this collab. It was really fun. So be sure to check out Edye's channel as well, guys. We will talk to you soon. Bye.
Eyes begin to shrink when everyone is too fake.